Oh, we back at it. So one thing that I never really got a chance to talk about was the fact that I got to play Project L during EVO 2023 for all of 2 short-ass games. But that's all irrelevant now because during Combo Breaker 2024, I got to play a decent amount of the EVO Japan build of 2XKO. Y'all already know how this goes. Let's get this video liked up. Let's get that subscribe button hit. Let's get them thoughts and them years in the comment section down below. And let's talk about it, shall we? Alright, so first of all, the lines were long as hell. There were 4 calves and 2 different lines. One line was for duos, so 2 players on 1 calf fighting 2 players on another calf. The other line was for singles, so 1 player versus another player on the same calf. And I just gotta let y'all know, some of you motherfuckers smell like we old must and raw ass. Like, brother, why is it so hard for y'all to stand in the shower as long as you stand in that goddamn line? New York sewage smelling motherfucker. Before I say anything about the gameplay, I of course have to ask the recently asked questions. For one, this is a tag-based fighter, so yes, you use 2 characters unless you're playing with someone else on your team. No, there is no 1v1 mode because the point of the game is for it to be a team-based fighter. Yes, there are 1-button specials. Supers are down special, or 2-2S if you looking for numerical notation. Level 2s are down special 1 plus special 2, or 2 special 1 plus I'm not gonna be doing this all day. No, unfortunately, there are no motion inputs, and I know, pour one out for the dead homies. I ain't got shit to pour out right now. I'm not about to pour nothing out of my floors. Yes, there are assists, and yes, it is degenerate. It's all living hell. Okay, now that side of the way, let's talk about this a little bit. So initially, I played teams because the line was way shorter. In the first day, of course, I played with the homie Soul as my teammate. In our first game, he chose Echo, and I played Ilawi. So we went in not knowing how any of the mechanics worked. Not to mention not even knowing what fuse we wanted to choose. Bars? And for a complete explanation on how the fuse system works, I will now refer to you this video from Clockwork. Gina, roll it.
Hey, my name is Daniel Maniago. Most of my coworkers call me Clock. I'm a game designer on 2XKO. In 2XKO, we have implemented a team modifier system called the fuse system. It's a way to really amplify player expression. First fuse is double down. It's a fuse in which when the point character does their super, the second character can do their super or ult. The damage output is really crazy depending on, if you have the resources for it. The next fuse is a fuse called Freestyle. Freestyle is a fuse in which you can handshake tag twice in one sequence. It's a pretty advanced fuse. When a duo is really in sync, then you really see the functionality shine. We have another assist called 2x assist. It's a pretty straightforward assist in which you can have 2 assist actions within 1 assist call. And then the last fuse we have is called Fury. As your champion's health gets low, you get a damage bonus. Focuses more on comeback potential. Recommend this fuse to newer players because you really just get like a sort of automatic benefit from picking this fuse.
So we chose Freestyle because we figured constantly tagging back and forth would be easy and not to mention fun.
You are wrong as hell, man.
Yeah, until we found out we ain't even know how to tag out. The cabinets did not have a button layout, so we were just there hitting buttons, not knowing what would happen. We later found out you have to just hold the assist button to tag out. But after that, we figured we just make it easier on ourselves and just choose double down because that's the DHC fuse, so can't go wrong with that one, right? But the mess up thing is they tweeted the button layout the day after. Thanks, guys. But in general, the game feels good. The buttons are super responsive and movement just felt really smooth. But nah, dead ass, right after they said round 1 fight, the first thing I would do is just constantly backdash and forward dash just to see how consistent and smooth the movement felt. And yeah, I was not disappointed at all. At all. In my I'm playing Ilawi, who is an entire big body, so even with her limited mobility, she still felt really good to hit buttons with. And now as far as the button layout, it's just simply light, medium, heavy, special 1, special 2, and assist. Meaning you could just keep it basic and do light, medium, heavy, down forward heavy to launch and then go in the air, light, medium, heavy, and special. And y'all know how this situation goes at this point. I don't even gotta explain this to most of y'all. There's also a burst mechanic that I didn't find out how to do until way later. And in case you're unfamiliar, a burst means you can interrupt your opponent's combo just to get them off of you. Also, as the inactive partner, you can also choose to throw out your assist as long as it isn't on cooldown. So coordination and communication is gonna be key. Like, bro, you and your partner is going to be yapping to one another. Like, y'all are going to be yapping and yelling and cursing each other out, and it's gonna be great. But nah, for real though, there was one point where Soul was doing a combo, and then I went in for a tentacle assist, but then it bounced the opponent back towards him, and had we known what the hell we were doing, he could have converted into some sick shit. So now I am seeing possibilities upon possibilities for whenever this game comes out, and I cannot wait. Oh, my bad, let me get back to the video real quick. And if you ever play Street Fighter Cross Tekken, there's also a launcher that automatically tags any other character, so you can just continue a combo from there. We ain't learned how to do all that, so we were just pretty much hitting buttons to get a basic feel for the game. But nah, bro, I do have to say, how do some of y'all know how to play this game and do cool shit already? Like, bro, how many times did y'all go back into those long ass lines? Because there were certain instances where we were fighting people and we were just getting combo to hell. Like, what the fuck? How did you learn all of this shit that fast? Like, their whole combo breaker weekend was just standing in a 2x KO line. You know, I kind of don't even blame y'all. Like, I honestly don't. And as far as the characters go, Illaoi felt really fun, but when you first play her, she doesn't seem super easy to just pick up and play, because y'all know how big bodies work. They're never just super easy to pick up and play. But with her, it's mainly due to how you gotta set up her tentacles. But other than that, landing hits felt really satisfying. Like taking that big ass idol she just using and just swinging it, and just swinging it, just like you could just really feel the impact and the weight on it. Like, yeah, bitch, this shit finna hurt. I wouldn't need actual lab time to get used to how she works, because she has hella potential, especially since she has just frame versions of her Rekka special. But the only thing is, setting up her tentacles is super unsafe. You really have to call in your partner for backup or find a clever way to set them joints up. And I'm ass, so I ain't figured that out yet. So I was just in there getting my shit rocked. But I'm gonna figure all that shit out if they do have a beta, which you should probably sign up for. You know, I'll put the link for the sign up in the description down below. Not sponsored, by the way. But later on, I'll play Echo, and he is definitely more of my type of character. He's super quick, very mobile, and extremely technical, especially with that goddamn rewind special. I forgot the actual name of it. Damn, goes to show what type of Echo player I was in League. But anyway, you can leave a holographic clone of yourself behind that mimics your movements, and when you hit the special button again, you teleport to that spot. And then you teleports with a strike. Or if you do down special, you teleports with a launcher. The amount of mix-up potential you can get from that move is fucking crazy. And I wish I had this on camera, and of course I don't have it on camera because my goddamn camera woman was somewhere taking a goddamn nap. Thanks, Unique. Don't kill me. But at one point, I was playing with the homie Dark Ace on my team, and I ended up leaving a clone in the air. So I was doing a basic block string and a clone was behind the opponent. So I ended up teleporting to it, and I came down with that aerial helmbreaker move for the kill. Like, man, that shit looked hype as hell. Like, they didn't even see it coming. And I definitely kind of popped off a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie about that one. But one of the only things about Echo was that his launcher seemed really shallow. So you gotta be super close, and if you do too many hits before launching, you're probably gonna end up missing a launcher. And his time winder special can set up for some crazy ass Oki in set play. For one, you can throw it like a regular projectile, or you can just toss it up in the air and it lands on top of the opponent while they're on knockdown. So if it hits after staring out for a while, it'll send them into this state where they're just floating in slow motion. Bars? And of course, you can get a combo afterwards. And as far as his supers, of course, you get the basic time winder multi-hitting projectile super and the rewind super. Now, the rewind super will really have you zipping across the goddamn screen because the clone stays out a lot longer. So if someone has that activated along with the freestyle fuse, you could just tag in multiple times. Yeah, good fucking luck blocking, buddy. So on the last day, I finally got a chance to play singles, which I personally enjoy more because for one, I got a chance to finally play my team of Echo and Illaoi, and two, I actually had a chance to explore the game a little bit more and try to figure things out a little bit better. So I went back with the freestyle fuse and I finally really learned how to use it. So basically you call in your assist, but then you hit the assist button again to tag in your other character. Who could have known? Nah, but in all seriousness. And it was cool because the dude I played actually played quite a bit, so he kind of knew a few things. So I was able to ask him a couple of questions about how things work and the system mechanics and all of that good stuff. The magic of the fighting game community, you gotta love it. I mean, I still don't know proper combo structure or BNBs for these characters, but you know, that'll come in due time. But after my last game, I had a quick conversation with the Riot rep that was there. So of course, I went over, I introduced myself. Hi, I'm Rizzy, and I think your game is cool. But then of course, he gave me a little bit more info on the game, and after the combo, told me to sign up for the beta. But then he asked me two questions, right? The first one, he asked if he was gonna see me online. And of course, why would you not see me online if I got the opportunity to play online? But then the second question, this man asks, if I were to search Ignant Rizzy on YouTube, is that gonna be you? And I told him, of course. So I am going to end this off by saying the game is actually really fun, it's cool as hell, and I cannot wait to play more of it. I will also add one thing, because I know a lot of y'all are thinking this is gonna be like the FGC savior and things like that. Absolutely not, because a lot of y'all don't like tag fighters. And yeah, I get it. But I also want to add to that I don't think a singular game is gonna save the FGC, or quote unquote save the FGC. I think we're doing fine progressing with everything that we have now and everything that we're getting within the next couple of years. So yeah, that's that. But I want to end this with a final message. Aaron, if you or the Cannons are watching this, look, I'm looking y'all dead in the eye. Like, look me dead in my eyes. When this game comes out, or when this has a beta, let's play. And also let's work. My email is right there. Hit me up. We out.